Coming up, the Buckhorn community is coming together to support one of their students who is battling cancer. And last year, 4,000 beagles were separated after being found in a breeding facility, but they are about to be reunited right here in the Commonwealth.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on October 4th. Now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Brandon, I didn't see as much fog and hazard on my way in this morning, so I don't know what it's like around the region, but we may be in the clear a little bit more.
Well,
today.
it's patchy. It's still out there, but it's not as bad as it has been in previous days. So again, yeah, we're still looking at it in some locations as we roll up on 5 o'clock. Let's take a look across the region, around the region, however you want to look at it. But you can still see here in Hazard outside the studios and up on top of Buffalo Mountain looking down the valleys. Still a decent little bit of fog. Maybe over toward Jenkins just a little bit. London, Corbin, Pikeville, and Moorhead looking okay to start the day. Temperatures running in the 50s and 60s, a little warmer than yesterday in most areas. 52 the cool spot again in Clintwood. Looks like 63 is the warm spot in Moorhead, Jackson, Prestonsburg, Logan, and Monticello. Of course, I'm sure some of those temperatures will drop as we get closer to 7 o'clock this morning, which is the coldest part of the day. Up to about 84 this afternoon. Not a bad looking day. A mix of sun early and then some clouds filter in late. One more dry day before things take a turn as we head into your Thursday. Full forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Olivia?
All right, Brandon, thank you. The search for a man deputies say tried to kill a 73-year-old woman is over. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office issued an arrest warrant for 38-year-old Richard Johnson, charging him with attempted murder. We learned last night that he is now in custody. Deputies found him on Auger Springs Road in the Keavy community. Deputies say the 73-year-old victim was found with multiple stab wounds. She was flown to UK Hospital in critical condition. The Sheriff's Office says Johnson is an ex-boyfriend of a family member of the victim. Kentucky Utilities is warning customers about a new scam. The company says people are going door to door pretending to install solar panels with KU. They promise to provide free energy if you sign up. KU says there are legitimate solar installers in our area, but they are not affiliated with KU. Most customers calling about these scams are from Louisville, but KU warns could happen anywhere.
We've had a number of calls that are reporting that there are these door-to-door solar installers that are claiming to work for us. Kentucky Utilities serves 77 counties, and there are scammers in every county.
Lowry also says that this has happened in the past in other ways and that KU is prepared to deal with it accordingly. Buckhorn School sophomore Lila Wooten is a multi-sport athlete, and her friends say Erie County School District's turn to support Lila after she was diagnosed with a rare aggressive thyroid cancer in April and begins treatment at the Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas today. Her friends say if anyone can beat it, Lila can.
We're just trying to stay positive and let her know that we're here for her, because obviously at this age this is hard and it is scary, because Lila is normally very strong, and you know, she's a very strong person. She's going to get through this.
Today is now considered Lila Day. Perry County Schools is asking everyone to wear purple for Lila as she begins her first day of treatment. Sports specialization is becoming more and more common among young athletes, meaning when a player focuses on just one sport year-round. Allie Shack is an outreach athletic trainer with UK Sports Medicine at Garrett County High School. She says the trend of sports specialization can cause an increased rate of injuries typically seen in older players.
Especially with upper extremity sports, if they're sports specializing, that's where we're seeing a lot of these overuse, the Tommy John injuries, the labral tears, rotator cuff strains and tears, etc., just because their body is just so locked in on doing one motion over and over and over again.
She recommends mixing things up to make sure you are working multiple different muscle groups. Last year, thousands of beagles were rescued from a facility in Virginia. 60 of them were brought here to Kentucky. They're all with their new families now, scattered in different states. But as Lexi Martin shows us, they'll soon be reunited with one another.
15 months after 4,000 beagles were rescued from the Vigo breeding facility in Virginia, many of them will be reunited.
Very excited about having Phoebe meet some of her, I call them beagle siblings from the rescue.
Phoebe was one of 60 dogs brought to Kentucky from the facility. Maria rescued her, but many other families stepped up to help too.
Yeah, we're just all supportive and we're there to kind of offer advice and just support each other.
So many of these dog rescue families have been supporting each other through Facebook groups. Now they finally get to meet in person at Beagle Fest.
Maria is organizing Beagle Fest and says people are coming in from Louisville, Cincinnati, and maybe Tennessee. Ann Gibbons rescued 2 beagles.
It'll be lots of fun. It'll be great to meet fellow beagle lovers and to discuss, the similarities, the struggles that we've all had,
Beagle Fest will be on Saturday, October 21st at Jacobson Park. Even if you don't have a beagle to bring to the reunion, Maria is encouraging you to come.
We're just wanting to raise awareness of, how those experiences might be very detrimental to the wellness of our puppies.
While rescuing dogs isn't easy, Ann Gibbons says her rescue beagles are worth every second of her time.
They're just the sweetest. You've got to kind of give them a chance.
In Lexington, Lexi Martin, WKYT.
And once again, Beagle Fest is October 21st at Jacobson Park from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, climate change may be a headache, literally, as some doctors warn that a warming planet could be making migraines more severe.
One more completely nice day. That's what we have to look forward to before some big changes head our way. I'll have the latest on what those could be in about 3 minutes.